All right, what's up, everybody? This is Dan here with Tax Business Growth Academy, and I got with me an amazing guest today. We're going to be interviewing one of our members of the Tax Advisory Accelerator program. I'm going to take you through kind of a little journey here, and he's going to take you through this journey as well of working with us. And so, to start us off here, what's your name? Where are you from? And what does your business do?
All right, my name is Ascension Guzman II. I'm from Edinburgh, Texas, and my business, we do tax planning. We focus on strategic tax, working up a tax plan and then just following through. But yeah, it's really how it's been.
And so what was your biggest challenge that you, faced prior to working with us?
My biggest challenges was, shall I say, not understanding my worth. Ever since I joined this program, it's given me a lot of insight, really how much my worth is, right? And what I have to offer to many multiple high income earners, business owners. A lot of the stuff that I was doing, I didn't know I could charge for. And that's really the truth of it. It gave me insight that I'm worth a lot, right? My knowledge is worth, my time is worth money, and really understanding on where to put my value, right? Where to place myself to where I'm valued the most. And my challenge was that I never saw that, I never did that, right? I was always working for free. I was always doing something in a sense of trying to like overachieve, right? And I'm not saying overachieving is not a bad thing. You always want to overachieve. You always want to do more than expected, right? Do a good job. However, there's a price for everything, right? And I'm gonna just be honest, man. I mean, with just bookkeeping and tax preparation, doing payroll. I mean, for the clients that I have, it was hard, man, and especially doing it alone, not making that much money. Because I couldn't afford a team, right? Because I wasn't charging for what I was worth. Now joining this program, again, right, I'm able to see my value, I'm able to charge what I'm worth, and I'm able to grow my team. And that's one thing that I feel is great. It's great about this program is understanding that you're a business owner first, right? And then you're all these other things after. And that's another thing that I've learned as well too, being in this program, is that because as a bookkeeper, as a payroll specialist, as an accountant, you're always worried about everybody else's business, and that's the truth, right? You're worried about everybody else's numbers, everybody else's tax returns, and customers and clients, whatever the case may be, which is great, right? You got to, right? You have to worry about all that stuff. But what about your business, right? How is your business doing? How is your business growing, right? You got clients wanting to build wealth, but how are you building your wealth, right? And that's one thing, again, that I feel I've got from in this program, essentially.
Good deal. That's awesome. So what was the biggest breakthrough you had after working with us?
The biggest breakthrough? I don't know. It depends on what breakthrough would mean. What would what would that mean?
In other words, what was your biggest success from working with us?
Oh, biggest success. Making sales, man.
Yeah, how much? How many sales?
I've already made over like 30K, to be quite honest.
30K?
Yeah. I've sold 2 programs for what the tax assessment is from those, right, about 16. So 16K times 2, that's 32. Then a couple of tax assessments, so yeah, like roughly like anywhere between like 34, 35, I would say.
Wow, good stuff. That's really good. And how long has it been?
Since May. No, right, like mid-May. May 18th, 19th.
Yeah.
I want to say.
So the end of May. So roughly about 3 months.
Roughly about 3 months. Yeah, going on 4.
So almost 10K a month then, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh
Almost
yeah.
10K a month.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing those bank statements too, man. So yeah.
Good. Okay. Very good. All right. Cool. Well, I guess that prompts the question to the next one is what kept you from investing in a program like this before?
Well, we all hear it all the time. We get excited whenever we see a program like this, right? And we want to make the move. So we go and we ask a friend, or we go and we ask a parent, or we go and ask a family member, whatever the case may be. Because we get excited, man. We tell the wrong people. Sometimes we get excited and tell news to the wrong people, or shall I say, how to make a move to the wrong people, because they don't have your vision, right? You got your own vision, right? You got your own plan. You got your own goals to define. And what had held me back was the fact that people think it's scams, man. And it's not. It's people will say, "Man, I can't believe you spend that much." And I've said it. Right? I've said it. Not gonna lie, right? That this program costs about 20 G's, and whatever the case may be. People are like, "Man, I can't believe you spend all that money. Or you're going to be spending all this money. And you're joining these programs." It's like, well, yeah, but if it wasn't for this program, I wouldn't be thinking the way I'm thinking now. I wouldn't have made the money I'm making now, and I wouldn't know my worth the way I know it now. So sometimes you got to pay a little to make more, right? And that was what was holding me back, was the fact that I was getting excited in front of the wrong people, right? You got to understand, friends and family sometimes won't support you in decisions or moves that you want to make. They'll, a matter of fact, hold you back from a lot, because, and obviously you can't take it personally, but it's just their own beliefs, right? Whatever they tell you is just based off what their own belief system is, or whatever they believe in themselves, and it's actually their own reflection in themselves just coming out, in a sense, right? They're telling you that it's a scam, or they don't believe in you, in a sense. Well, that's because they don't believe in themselves. So again, don't take it personally. However, if your parents are not millionaires, if your friends are not millionaires, or hitting high income status, whatever the case may be, right, making money, then those are the wrong people to get advice from. Because the matter of fact is, a stranger will congratulate you or motivate you more than friends and families. So it's essentially that what was holding me back.
Okay, cool. So when we first started working together, what clicked right away? What was that first thing that clicked right away? And what was the first small win you achieved?
What clicked right away was I could be charging for all this. But I mean, really, that's what clicked. Just knowing my value, man, knowing my worth. I mean, I know I sound like a broken record here, but that's what clicked. It's really, that's what turned on the switch, was really like, man, I got to get this ball rolling, man. Like, here I am, barely making it by, doing all this work, and not knowing my true worth. And when I joined this program, that's what clicked. That's what turned on, right?
Okay. And then, what was your first big win you achieved with us?
First big win was that one client that just paid that $13,997, well, with the assessment already paid for, obviously. So in a total, right, it was like 15,997, around 16, right? So we could just round it out to 16. That felt great. That was amazing. That was awesome. Yeah. Especially seeing the receipt and then seeing the money come in, that was great for me.
Oh, see it in your bank account, hit the bank account.
Yeah.
Yeah. You wake up one day and you see that $15,000 extra little thing in there.
Like, oh man, like the only shall I say, the only problem is how do you generate cash flow from here on out now? Right. Putting it back to work.
Yeah. Okay. And then, so how long did that take to get that first big win?
3 months.
Took you 3 months to hit that first big win?
I would say like 2.5.
Yeah. So maybe about 60 days.
Yeah, I would say that's fair.
Okay. And what was your first reaction? Like, what, like you saw it, and what would you do? What was the first thing you did?
First reaction, first thing I did, shoot, I took my team out to go eat. Right the next day too. First thing I did was I got excited, man. I mean, I can't really say much, you know. I just felt like this, like, man, what else can I do, right? Like, what else can I achieve? How else can I, or what else can I do to get these, you know, clients, man? You know, it's
And
really,
just out of curiosity, so was that the biggest paycheck you've had to date for that?
yes, ever in my life, yes,
Really?
yes,
Oh wow. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that. That was the biggest cash pay in full you've ever had, right?
yes, sir. And one chingazo, yep.
There it is. All right, cool. And then, so just to kind of wrap it up here, if someone was watching this and is thinking like, yeah, man, it sounds all good and dandy, but you know, I've never done this before, and or I don't feel like this could work for me, what would you say to them?
I would say just give it a try. You know, go for it. You know, I thought the same thing too. Um, but if you're willing to learn, if you're willing to go the next step, if you're willing to go the extra mile, do it. You know, what is your biggest fear? If your biggest fear is that it costs so much, well, there's so much more to be made, right? Um, if your biggest fear is that, you know, uh, and essentially it is going to be the cost majority of the time. That's what it's going to be, their fear. But the thing is that I would just say, man, just go for it. Honestly, just go for it. You want to make a change, you want to make a difference in your business. Um, you want to start delegating some of the work down. You're not making too much money. You don't even know what you charge for because you're giving everything for free. Do it. Do it. And pay attention and learn, because they tell you everything what to do. It's all there in the trainings. You know, because it's not going to happen if you don't put the work, right? One thing that I've learned is do the work, surrender, and yeah, do the work, trust, and surrender. That's one thing that I've learned.
Good deal. Well, I appreciate you hopping on here, Ace, and I appreciate you sharing your story and sharing, you know, how you've gone from pretty much starting off, like not even knowing anything about tax planning at all, to, you know, generating over $35,000 within a span of 90 days or so. And that just showcased, like, if you take the action, if you do the thing, then you get the result.
No, I very much.
So I appreciate you hopping on, my man.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.